All right, mommies, daddies, children, people who like to tinker, you're here watching this. Why are you watching this? Because I have a John Deere Peg Perego, you have a John Deere Peg Perego, and you want to modify it. I wanted to modify it. So what did I want to do? Well, I don't know if your son or daughter's like my son, loves keys, loves light switches, and he likes his John Deere Gator. Through the courtesy of Amazon, we have a second one. So this is my version 1.0 of the mod. It's messy, so go easy on me. But let me show you what I did. So first thing I did was I put a key switch in right there. I put a light switch in. And what does that do? That runs the two rear LEDs, the front LEDs, and then a cool little feature that that Dada put in that I like. Like I said, this is pretty messy. Let me just go through it really quick. I didn't know how to get the bottom off of these things. I mean, I know it comes off, but I didn't really want to mess with it. So I took off the seat, took this piece off. I had a drill out in here to mount these, and then I realized that the bulb was too big, so the cover wouldn't go on. So I just cut a half circle around the plastic, and I pushed the plastic down, and then these sat in there, and they just run through underneath, in through here. You can't see it, into the well. Little connection right there goes down underneath the shifter and into the engine bay here. And here's my front LEDs. Like I said, this is version 1.0. These little bulbs here are too big for those little plastic covers. I think version 2, I'm going to make these cutouts a little bit bigger and recess these, maybe hot glue them in, and I can put the covers on. But for now, I really want to get it to them. I've been really working on this and thinking about it. So go easy. I know it's not the perfect wiring, but it is what it is. Version 2.0, I'm going to put some mounting blocks, but I didn't have that. I wanted to get it done. So I got a lot of T connectors in here. I even got a home wire nut, one of those push-on wire nuts. These things are great, by the way. And it works. Trying to put all my grounds together. I guess I could have just even used the wire nut, but I didn't. Here's the front of the LEDs coming back. And the way I have this wired is nothing runs unless the key is on. So, normally you would step on this, and I don't have the pedaling because I've been doing work, and it would go. It doesn't do that. You have to turn it on. So I think that's a cool little feature, especially if you don't want the kid taking it. I found mine the other day. I was outside working, and all of a sudden the barn door opens, and here he comes driving out his tractor. Love the kid. So it's a mess. I know. Go easy. I'll fix it in the next version. But let's take a look at what happens here. So nothing happens once you turn on the key. Put down the hood because it's the cool part. All right. Boom. We got we have 4 bright LEDs across the front. It does a pretty good job. Let me show off the light in here. So lights up a pretty good deal. In the back, we have 2 LEDs, 2 red LEDs coming out of there. I know they were amber, but red, amber, whatever. But here's the cool feature. And it only comes on when you're pressing the pedal. You watching the muffler? The muffler glows red when you hit the gas. I think that's awesome. I had a lot of fun doing that. What I had to do, though, was let me turn that off. Even if you leave the light switch on, lights go off. What you had to do is, because this shifter, I don't know if you know, this just reverses polarity. 1 is 6 volts and 2 is 12 volts. So originally I was just going to run this wire just because this was a pain in the butt to get off down here. I was going to just run it off one of the wires coming back here, but then it dawned on me, wait a minute, I can't do that because these are 12 volt LEDs. They have their own resistors built in. I need to run this off of the power coming out of the switch before it reaches the shifter in order to power this, for that switch to operate both. So that's what I did. You can't see it, but it's down underneath. Coming out of here is the key switch. It just wasn't long enough. I just put some spade connectors on it. You know, I was gonna probably, I had a plan to, I just forgot to because it's late. Put in a fuse. Do I need one? I don't know, probably. I'll find out. I mean, the only thing I'm going to do is blow up some LEDs that were pretty cheap. I was going to put a 5 amp in there on the light circuit. I didn't. Like I said, when we do 2.0, it'll get it. We'll put one in there. Like I said, I'm going to put some mounting blocks, and that'll look a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. This here is, you know, it's going to be fun because the next thing it's going to get is a snow plow. That should be fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You know, happy to answer questions if I can. And see ya.